Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'm Kimberlei Davis. A maternity ward at a Philadelphia hospital cheers on the Eagles with their newborns. Plus, it's here, Groundhog Day. Did Punxsutawney Phil see his shadow? And today is also National Wear Red Day to help raise awareness and advocate for more research for women's heart health. Those trending headlines, celebrity birthdays, and I'll tell you what happened on this day in history. That's all coming up next, today, Friday, February 2nd. Today's the day. It's Groundhog Day. We're going to find out whether we should expect an early spring or 6 months of winter. The attention is on that one groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil, seeing his shadow. Omar Jimenez is in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania for the big reveal from the country's furriest forecaster.
It is one of the most unique traditions in America, Groundhog Day, and there is no better place to do it than Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Everybody knows the groundhog comes out and predicts what the next few weeks will look like, but what you don't know is in the hours leading up to it, it is an absolute party for this tradition that spans before 1900.
Groundhog Day!
You may know it from the movie that's been around for decades, but Groundhog Day is a tradition that goes back more than 100 years. And it's all centered on Punxsutawney Phil. If he emerges and doesn't see his shadow, spring comes early. If he does, that means 6 more weeks of winter.
Go Phil!
Yes!
In their groundhog hats, Bob Okowitz and Mary Davis were watching the movie about a year ago and decided they needed to be a part of the celebration.
Just a lot of great memories, meet a lot of great people.
February 2nd, 1886 was the first Groundhog Day, tied to when groundhogs typically wake up from hibernation. And while the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration say the groundhog has no predictive skill whatsoever, maybe no one could predict what came in 1993.
To the groundhog.
In the years following the release of the hit movie Groundhog Day, crowds went from double digits to as high as 30,000.
Well, it's Groundhog Day. Again?
And while no one here seems to be caught in a continuous loop, this is a tradition that's come year in and year out for over a century.
And as part of that 25th anniversary of the movie, it's back in select theaters today as well to just come along with this huge celebration. You hear the music. We've got thousands here already, and I think it's safe to say they are all ready to see what Punxsutawney Phil would predict, whether we will get 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring. From Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, I'm Omar Jimenez.
You may see more women than usual wearing red today, and that's okay. That's because it's the American Heart Association's National Wear Red Day. Kim Hutcherson explains in today's Health Minute.
Friday is National Wear Red Day to help raise awareness and advocate for more research for women's heart health. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. Lifestyle choices like smoking, poor diet, and excessive alcohol can increase chances of heart disease. So can conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. There are things you can do to lower the chances of heart disease, such as including healthier foods in your diet, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Choose foods low in saturated fats, cholesterol, salt, and added sugars. Get out and be active. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention suggests adults need 2 hours and 30 minutes of exercise each week. So grab a friend who'll keep you motivated. Be smoke-free and limit alcohol use. Also, know your numbers for blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, and body mass index, or BMI. It could save your life. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
Pennsylvania residents are getting into the Eagle spirit, even the little ones. The maternity ward at Holy Redeemer Hospital is cheering on the home team ahead of Sunday's big game. These newborns arrived just in time to join the celebration. They even got their very own hand-knitted Eagles caps.
When I knew she was coming this week, and I said she's going to be a Super Bowl baby, so I think she's a good luck charm for our birds.
Oh, it's precious, precious. Hope they win. They deserve it. They waited a long time. I like to see them win.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Hey, hey, hey. Fly, Eagles, fly.
One tiny New England Patriots fan baby also joined the nursery in Philly. On February 2nd, 1959, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper made what ended up being their last public appearances at the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake, Iowa. They died in a plane crash the next day. Happy birthday if you're celebrating today. You share the day with model Christy Brinkley. She's 64. Comedian Adam Ferreira of Rescue Me is 52. And rapper T-Mo of the Goody Mob is 46. That's our time for today. You've been watching What's Trending. Get more headlines at abccolumbia.com and on our mobile app. I'm Kimberlei Davis. Be kind to each other. I hope that you have a great Super Bowl weekend, and thanks for watching.
Two 12-year-old girls
stabbed their friend 19 times.
The only thing more shocking than this story
Slender Man
is what you don't yet know. It was David Muir first to bring you the brave young girl who survived and her family.
Do you think she had any idea what she was walking into?
No.
She was blindsided.
Now tonight on 2020, the families of the two other girls right after sentencing tell their stories.
I'm breaking inside.
What really led their daughters to brutally stab their best friend 19 times? What signs were missed?
There's nothing that when you look back makes you think, oh, why didn't I see that?
Plus the chilling interrogation video.
What were you trying to do with her when you stabbed her?
I might as well just say it. We were trying to kill her.
Could you believe what you were hearing?
No, I never would have imagined that my daughter was capable of hurting another person.
David Muir reporting.
It was multiple stabbings with the intent to kill.
A stunning 2020. The exclusive breaks tonight at 10/9 Central on ABC.